Let's go Chiefs! We've received some injury news that isn't as extensive as in previous weeks, but it still contains critical updates on some key players that could significantly impact the game. Our team is preparing for a big challenge on Sunday against the Cleveland Browns. A truly crucial matchup. With the AFC standings tighter than ever, every game counts, and keeping up the pace is key. I'll tell you everything that's happening, but first, I want to hear from you. Do you think the Chiefs will beat the Cleveland Browns this Sunday? If so, hit the like button. If possible, write something like, "Go Chiefs! Let's win the Super Bowl." First, let's talk about offensive tackle DJ Humphries. Humphries did not practice this week due to the hamstring injury he suffered against the Chargers. It's an unfortunate blow for the Chiefs, especially considering Humphries only joined the team 2 weeks ago and has only managed to play in half a game. His absence raises serious questions about the depth of the offensive line as the team heads into the playoffs. Next up, we have kicker Harrison Butker. Chiefs fans have been eagerly awaiting his return, and the news is promising. Butker was designated for return from injured reserve after undergoing successful knee surgery. While he was a limited participant in practice this week, it's still unclear whether he'll see the field on Sunday. The Chiefs have relied on Matthew Wright in Butker's absence, and Wright has been solid, converting 11 of 12 field goals and going 5 of 5 on extra points. Still, having Butker back would certainly provide a boost as the team moves forward. The postseason is approaching. Offensive tackle Jawan Taylor, who has been dealing with a lingering knee issue, was limited early in the week but has progressed to full participation. His ability to play through the discomfort is a testament to his resilience, and his presence will be vital in protecting Patrick Mahomes against the stout Browns defensive line. The good news continues on the defensive side. Defensive end Charles Omenihu and guard Trey Smith were both listed as full participants this week, and Smith was removed from the injury report entirely. Omenihu's availability is crucial, as he has been a key player on Kansas City's defensive line. Cornerback Joshua Williams, who left last week's game early with a chest injury, has also been practicing fully, indicating he will be ready to play on Sunday. With injuries causing some rotational challenges in the secondary, Williams' return couldn't come at a better time. Now, let's get back to Butker. While Spencer Schrader and Matthew Wright have performed admirably in their absences, Butker's return would provide a sense of stability and confidence as the team prepares for high-stakes games. However, the decision to activate him will likely depend on game day, leaving fans nervous about whether they'll see their veteran kicker back in action. Looking ahead to the matchup against the Browns, the Chiefs face a strong offensive line and a team hungry for a win. The health of players like Omenihu and Williams will be critical to containing Cleveland's offense. On the other hand, the offensive line will have to work hard to protect Mahomes, especially if Humphries remains unavailable. So, what do you think, Chiefs fans? Are you concerned about Humphries' injury and the depth of the offensive line? How do you feel about Butker's potential return, and do you think he'll make a significant impact? This week, the Kansas City Chiefs made a move to bolster their defensive depth by signing veteran cornerback Steven Nelson. Chiefs fans will recognize the name. Nelson was drafted by Kansas City in 2015 and now returns to the team after a brief retirement. While the signing has generated excitement, defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo has asked fans to temper their expectations, at least for now. Spagnuolo spoke with the media after practice on Thursday, offering some insight into Nelson's status. He shared that the team is taking a cautious approach. "We're going to take it one day at a time and see what we have," Spagnuolo said. "It's going to take Nelson a little while to figure it out. We're going to take it day by day." It's clear that Nelson's journey back to the field won't be immediate. After stepping away from football in June to focus on family, Nelson has been out of shape for more than 6 months. That means the Chiefs coaching staff wants to make sure he's fully prepared before throwing him into the mix. And if history is any indicator, this cautious approach is nothing new for Kansas City. Remember offensive tackle DJ Humphries? The Chiefs signed him on November 22nd, but he didn't debut until December 8th. While some fans wondered why he wasn't playing sooner, the coaching staff's patience paid off, allowing Humphries to take the field in tip-top shape. The same methodical approach appears to be in play with Nelson. What can Nelson bring to the Chiefs? The 10-year veteran offers a wealth of experience with 130 NFL games under his belt. Last season with the Houston Texans, he proved he still has plenty to offer, tallying 48 solo tackles, 12 pass defenses, and 4 interceptions. For a Chiefs secondary that has dealt with injuries and inconsistent performances, Nelson's potential contributions could be invaluable. However, as Spagnuolo suggested, it could be week 16 or later before we see Nelson in action. This cautious implementation comes at a crucial time. The Chiefs are heading into a tough Week 15 matchup against the Cleveland Browns as 4.5-point favorites on the road. While Nelson isn't ready to suit up just yet, the Chiefs will need their current roster to step up and deliver. As Kansas City fights to maintain its AFC lead and prepare for another Super Bowl run, every player's performance matters. So, Chiefs fans, what do you think? Are you excited to see Steven Nelson back in red and gold? Do you agree with the team's slow and steady approach, or would you rather see him on the field as soon as possible? Coach Andy Reid has made it clear that this game will be anything but easy. Why? Because the Browns, led by defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz, bring an aggressive and unpredictable defense that thrives on creating chaos. Coach Reid had high praise for Schwartz's defensive schemes, saying, "Aggressive. He has a really good blitz package, he's wide, and then they mix it up with zones. They can play single safety, middle zone, shell, he's got it all and he adjusts to all of them. You have to be sharp when you play against them." Translation: the Chiefs' offense will need to bring its A-game to contain Cleveland's relentless pressure. The player to watch on Cleveland's defense? None other than Myles Garrett. The All-Pro pass rusher is having another monster season, leading the team in sacks, 11.0, tackles for loss, 15, and quarterback hits, 22. Garrett has a knack for disrupting game plans, and with Kansas City struggling to protect Patrick Mahomes this season, Mahomes has been sacked a career-high 35 times. This matchup could turn into a real brawl if the offensive line isn't ready. That said, the Chiefs have reason to feel confident. While Cleveland's defense has been aggressive, they've also been vulnerable, allowing an average of 25.8 points per game, which ranks 26th in the league. If Mahomes and the offense can stay sharp, there are opportunities to be exploited. However, any mistakes could quickly turn into turnovers, as the Browns have forced 6 takeaways in their last 4 games. This matchup is more than just a game, it's another step in the Chiefs' quest to clinch the top seed in the AFC. But with Cleveland looking to mess things up, Reid's team will need to stay focused and disciplined to avoid a trap game. What do you think, Chiefs fans? Will Patrick Mahomes and the offense rise to the occasion and overcome Cleveland's aggressive defense? Or could this game turn into a tighter battle than we expected? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And before you go, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Chiefs!